What up, gang? What up, gang? Another day, another dollar. We did good yesterday. We went undefeated with those KBO picks. Go check the video last night. Waking Cash activated. Got some more picks for you for this weekend, and also some NFL futures. I think it's a good idea to get these in now before the season starts. These are easy W's in my opinion. We'll actually get right into the NFL ones, and then I'll give you guys the sleepers for this weekend. I do have MMA, and I think I had some WNBA. So let's get right into the actual NFL futures. What you'll do is go to DraftKings, click NFL, go to futures. These particular ones are going to be player props. It's 5 regular season touchdowns. What you'll do is it's a little tricky to find, but if you just put in Trey McBride, because they have that search box now on DraftKings, Trey McBride from the Arizona Cardinals tight end, 5 receiving touchdowns. Okay, we're going to add one more to this to do the 2-game parlay. This will make it so it's a double up for you. This should be easy in my opinion. Go ahead and add Jaxson Dart, the QB for the Giants, 5 regular season rushing touchdowns. So you can actually put these two together. So Trey McBride, 5 regular season receiving touchdowns. Jaxson Dart, 5 regular season rushing touchdowns. Okay, so go ahead and get that in. Next one that you want to add to your list is going to be a 2-game parlay futures. You're going to go to wins under the NFL futures, how many wins they're predicted, or to make the playoffs or miss the playoffs. Those are the props that we're going for right now. So the ones that we're adding right now to miss the playoffs, you can add 2 of them together. Tennessee Titans to miss the playoffs, and the New Orleans Saints to miss the playoffs. That should be a 2-game parlay you stack together. You're going to have to wait till the season, but if you put up a big chunk, you should be good to go. Now, this one's going to be make the playoffs. Exact opposite, okay? Go to the same thing, team props. To make the playoffs, you're going to add LA Rams to make the playoffs, and you're going to add the New England Patriots to make the playoffs. Those 2, add them to your stack, add them to a nice little parlay. Now, I'm not sure you could stack all 3 of these together. It might be a little tricky, though, so you might have to just do individual. This one I like. This is going to be over wins. Okay, so you're going to go to the NFL futures and click over or under wins. There should be a slider that will let you slide and move it up to how many wins. So we're going to pick over 2.5 wins for the Miami Dolphins. Now, I know it's the Dolphins. They did win like 5 to 7 games last season with an absolute horrendous roster. But, you know, with A-Chain running the ball, they should be okay on this. I do think that 2.5 wins should be okay for the Dolphins. They have a new head coach that is trying to make a name for himself. So add that, and then you add one more to this to make a 2-game parlay. You're going to pick over 6.5 wins for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They do have Aaron Rodgers. They got a brand new coach. Tomlin's not going to be able to get them to their standard 8-8, or, you know, I guess with the 17 games now, but they're usually 500% win rate. I think 6.5 is fine. They still have Metcalf. They still have Rodgers. Their team is pretty fluid. It's just a new head coach. So take the Dolphins over 2.5 wins and take the Steelers over 6.5 wins. Last one for the NFL futures, and you may want to write all these down so you can go in and do it individually when you have some time, because you do have a little time still in the preseason. But go ahead and add these. So this one's a little more risky, but I still feel okay about it. Pick under 12.5 wins for the Buffalo Bills. Under 12.5 wins for the Bills. Good team, but I don't know if they're going to get 13 wins. They haven't really done anything that's major on their roster. They lost Von Miller. They still have the same old ranky-dank receivers. They're not that good. I mean, they may get 8 or 9 wins, but they're not getting 13. Second one you're going to add to this 2-game parlay is you're going to add the Cleveland Browns under 8.5 wins. Shedeur Sanders not doing that great. I just don't think that their team is just really they're not ready yet. You know what I mean? So under 12.5 for the Buffalo Bills, under 8.5 for the Cleveland Browns, and you should be good on that one. We're going to get into MMA. These matches are tomorrow actually at 2:30. So you do have some time to tell this one. You're going to add two fighters on this parlay. Go ahead and add Javid Basharat to beat Mavzor Abgraimov. Just worry about Javid. Javid Basharat. Put that into the search engine. Javid Basharat to win that. Okay? To beat Mavzor Abgraimov, whatever. Okay, then the next one is Cris Cyborg. Okay, she's a beast. Relentless, but add her to beat Ketlin Vieira. So Javid Basharat and Cris Cyborg together, 2-game parlay. This one's going to be a single money line. I still feel good about it. It's tomorrow at 2:30 as well. Gino van Steenis to beat Robert Watley. Gino van Steenis, Steenis. Take him to get the W tomorrow. That starts at 2:30. Okay, we're almost done here, and you guys are back to the real world. We'll do one more, and I'll just go ahead and throw it out there. It is gonna be WNBA. Okay. Click the game. Minnesota Lynx versus Washington Mystics, and the Indiana Fever versus New York Liberty. The Lynx and the Mystics is today at 4:30, so you have to get that in pretty soon. And the Indiana Fever and New York Liberty is tomorrow at 4 o'clock, 4:10 p.m. So go to the Lynx and the Mystics, click the game, go to player props, and go to threes. Click Kayla McBride to get 2 3-pointers. Okay? And that's where you can do this sliding scale. Pick how many. Pick 2 for Kayla McBride. You're going to add one more on this to make it a 2-game parlay like we always do. Add Caitlin Clark to have 2 3-pointers. Okay? So you're putting Kayla McBride and you're putting Caitlin Clark together, each to have 2 3-pointers. That's it. That's all I got for you guys today. Hit the follow, subscribe, all that stuff. Trying to do more. I will do more. Holla.